from Los Angeles to Long Island, MS-13 is growing at a rapid rate. And over the past 6 years, they've grown to 10,000 members in 40 states. The most egregious thing is that while this gang has plenty of guns, they choose instead to kill people with clubs and knives. They are giving the word evil a whole new name. Why? Because they want people to die. They want their victims to die a painful, slow death. The really egregious thing is that they're preying on Salvadorans and Hispanics for money in an effort to hurt these people. It's truly evil.
Well, Steve, it sounds like a familiar story because most of them are illegal immigrants coming into America. Many of them are seeking a better life. Many of them come over with a criminal past from El Salvador, and they continue that practice when they come into America. But it sounds like a familiar story of what white Americans did. When they first came to America, they brought forth an evil the Indians had never seen before. And the criminal element that this MS-13 has, America had that same criminal element when you were building the Wild, Wild West. So what I would hope and pray is that the Hispanic community and Latin community realize something, that they are going to use gangs like MS-13 and others within the Latino community to justify policies being implemented out of the Trump administration that targets Latino people in the name of cleaning up gang warfare with a hidden agenda to go after brown people and get rid of them all. Be very careful, the Latino community. When this government says they're going to do this to help you, that government in D.C. is not your friend.
That is the most egregious thing I think I've ever heard you say. This is ridiculous. These people are preying on Latinos, Quanell. They are killing these people. They're not killing whites, they're killing Latinos. And I can't believe that I would hear you say that we shouldn't step in defense of those that are most vulnerable. That's not what I'm saying. That is exactly what you're saying. You're blaming
majority of black people in America are killed by other black people. Majority of whites are killed by other white people. Majority of Latinos are killed by other Latinos. But what you're doing, sir, you're trying to indirectly throw the rock, hit them, hide your hand, then blame them for the crime to justify their execution and extermination. Man, look, the same problem they got, you all had that same problem when you came into America illegally.
This is about closing the border and making sure that lawless
Republicans have never been friends of Latinos.
Oh, bull.
When did you start loving brown people as Republicans? You ain't never loved brown people, and you sure as hell never loved black ones.
I went over to Mexico. I've built schools. I have built homes.
Yeah, for them to stay there and not come here. For them to stay there and not come here.
Why
you love doing
why
that
not make
in the name of missionary
Why
work.
not make their country a better place?
But guess
why
what,
not?
though?
Instead, you ask them to come across the border and drown crossing the Rio Grande River.
Make our own country a better place. We got folks suffering right here.
We can do both. We can absolutely do both.
How can we take care of others when we're failing first to do it right here at home, sir?